And I believe that we're here today to make sure Richard Glossip at least gets a fair trial. I think he should be set free personally.
New at 5 supporters, including that man right there of death row inmate Richard Glossip, took the steps of the state capitol today to demand a new trial.
That's right. You just saw Oklahoma native and TV psychologist Dr. Phil joining them. Now, we brought you extensive coverage last week when the U.S. Supreme Court issued a temporary stay. So justices could review this case, and that could take months.
Fox 23 weekend anchor Rick Marinon is live at the state capitol for us tonight with the reason organizers, Rick, held the rally even with Glossip's execution on hold.
That is the thing is, yes, it is on hold, but it's on hold temporarily, and that's why they were on the steps of the state capitol today saying people are getting the impression that the fight is over when it's not.
They kill Richard Glossip, I'll be the first one to stand up and go against the death penalty because it's not true and just in the state of Oklahoma.
Fearing Oklahomans will believe the debate over Richard Glossip's life is now over, Glossip's attorney, wife, and state lawmakers brought in the big guns to insist it's not over yet.
Their duty to you is to get justice. And if they're 6 months or 6 years into a case and discover, whoa, there's something here that says we are on the wrong path with the wrong man, it is their duty to you to stand up and say stop.
Oklahoma native and now celebrity psychologist Dr. Phil McGraw has been following the case since 2015. He says after careful examination of the facts, including new evidence discovered just this year, he believes Glossip didn't get a fair trial.
They withheld from the jury a very viable alternative explanation that created reasonable doubt.
But McGraw's comments on the Capitol steps weren't just about Glossip.
Because they deserve justice. Barry Van Treese deserves justice. Absolutely they do. And anybody that's responsible for that needs to own up and be punished for it. And after studying it, I believe that has happened when Justin Sneed was put in jail.
He said the family of motel owner Barry Van Treese, whose family said their tragedy has now become a circus, should get justice for his death. But killing Glossip, who didn't pull the trigger, isn't going to bring them the peace they were promised.
I don't think Richard Glossip spending 26 years on death row is the justice they're looking for, and I don't think the state of Oklahoma thinks so either.
It could be months before the U.S. Supreme Court decides if it wants to hear oral arguments in the case. Supporters said even as things go quiet this coming summer while they wait for the Supreme Court, they are gearing up for what could be a make-or-break fight.
This is not a permanent stay. This is not something that is over. We didn't win. This is like, we won a battle. The war continues to rage on.
The family of Barry Van Treese says they are preparing to fight at the U.S. Supreme Court. They are even hiring their own expert to lay things out as to why they believe Richard Glossip should be killed once and for all. Live at the Capitol, covering news that matters, I'm Rick Marin on Fox 23 News.